Hi, Shep. Well, peace negotiations are set to start tomorrow in Istanbul between the Ukrainians and the Russians. This will be a new round of negotiations. There have been several in the past, and President Zelenskyy has shown that there may be room for compromise with the Russians. He says he's talked about the country's neutrality being something that they could talk about. He says there could be compromises in the Donbass region. And when he talks about neutrality, we're talking about Ukraine not joining NATO, which was one of the main things the Russians wanted even before this invasion started, when they had amassed 150,000 troops on Ukraine's border. But there are caveats, Shep. The Ukrainians are saying that there has to be an immediate ceasefire, that Russian troops have to leave their country, that they're not going to negotiate with a gun to their head. And interestingly, he says that any decision that has to be made has to be put to a referendum to the Ukrainian people, and that could complicate matters. Given the state of the country, the curfews that are going on here, a referendum may take up to a year, and it's unlikely that Vladimir Putin would be waiting for a year for a referendum that may not give him the results that he wants. But Zelenskyy was also very clever when he spoke to Russian media. He spoke about not joining NATO. And that shows the Russian people that it's not just about not joining NATO, but that it shows that Vladimir Putin is also interested in taking territory in this country, too.
Ali, you're in Lviv. We know the Russians targeted that city over the weekend. Do people still feel safe there?
Well, it has sort of rocked the sense of peace here in Lviv, but it's still a very safe place. Yes, the security has been punctured by that hit. It was only 2 miles from where I'm standing, and that's by far the closest hit to the city center. And this has always been a refuge for the waves and waves of displaced people that have come from the east of the country, fleeing that terrible bombing and attacks by the Russians there. We spoke to a lot of people here. A lot of them feel very lucky to be here in Lviv, away from that fighting. But they also tell you that Vladimir Putin is capable of anything. He's bombed churches, hospitals, apartment buildings, and he could bomb here if he wanted to. So people here in Lviv are asking themselves, how much longer will this remain a sanctuary, remain a refuge from all of the fighting in the east?
Ali Arouzi reporting live for us tonight. Thanks.